Hello and good evening. I'm going to be real honest. I don't remember where we left off here. I don't remember what we're doing. I don't really remember much other than that we were setting up for cows and had issues with the feed. Um, Apparently we got some feed in for these guys, but I don't know how we did that. I don't remember. Probably not the tractor I want. Oops, oops. There we go. For those that have not heard, I did get my side panel back. That's pretty amazing in my opinion. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Didn't even know it did that. Alright, we do have some contracts. Did we borrow the equipment? Where is my mouse? Hello, mouse. I don't seem to have my mouse. What is going on here? Okay, I have mouse here. And now I have mouse here. Wonderful. It doesn't tell you if you borrowed the equipment or not, apparently. I'm gonna guess yes. Although the field in front of us is a good healthy crop, we can't be doing 19, I don't think. Field 19 is harvesting. Okay. Field 23 is plowing. 23, isn't that down? No, that was 33. Right there. So 23, there's 20, 21, 22, 23 is up there. So we need to go back out to the main road, up and over. Or just run along this field boundary. Ooh, go into the crop a little bit. This tractor really should have a front weight on it, a bigger front weight on it for hauling this thing around. It's a little light on the front end, that's why I slide everywhere. There we go. Make a nice left. Floor it on down the road. Buzz past our farm. Hi farm, bye farm. Wild driver. And I was just about to fire this up on Crossplay and remembered this is the Crossplay server, so there is no Crossplay to be had. Woo! Yep, still light on the front end. It's fine once I put the plow on the ground. Just a little light on the front end when it's got to hold any of the weight on the hitch. Alright. Hey, Chris. Welcome back, or, well, welcome in, I should say. Alright, so real quick, let's check. I think we leased, yeah, we leased both of these things manually because we were using them for several contracts. And there's a lot of fields that need plowing. We can make a lot of money with that plow. So we're going to keep hold of that. Probably head over to 39 next if it's still available, or 21 and 22 since we're right there. I mean 21 and 20 rather, since we're right there next to them. For now, do we own a trailer? We don't even own a trailer, do we? Nope. We don't own a harvester, we don't own a trailer. Alright, buddy, I'll allow that. I can come back and clean that up when you're done. So we need to lease a harvester and a trailer. We're going to put this harvester through several contracts worth of work as well. X9 or the ideal. X9 has more fuel and more horsepower, but a smaller tank. S9 it is, I think, or X9 rather. Ouch! Alright, hold on. Back up a hot minute. So if I lease this sprayer, it's going to cost me how much? 1,800. And a fertilizer spreader. 1,300. So it really comes down to what's more expensive. Fertilizer is the solid. It's 1,820 for 1,000. And the liquid is 3,200 for 2,000. So yeah, the liquid is actually the better deal, unless you use more liquid. Oops. Now, do I want this one though? Or do I want this guy? This will have all the weight on my tractor. Yeah, I think I want this. Yes, sir. More expensive to lease, but I mean, I do have the front 3 points, so I could get a weight. We'll see how we do. Play chicken. I win. Oh, heck no, he didn't. There ain't no way he's completed that task already. Aw, crap. I forgot there was the free to use spreader here. Oh well, we rented the sprayer. Too late now. It's alright, the sprayer goes bigger anyway. Why is it not filling up? Help? Don't tell me it's something stupid like this one only takes... No, it's supposed to take both. What the hell is going on here? Well, that's very interesting. Nope. Oh yeah, good job. Great job, in fact. This is what I get for not doing headlands first. So I guess we'll take care of the headlands, hey? It's amazing how little time this actually takes to do a very large field with one of these big chisel plows. Now, I'm going to show you guys a little trick. If you're not aware of this, turn on allow create fields, and look at this. Look at this. One, you expand the field, so any work you do on it in the future takes that bigger area into account. And two, you actually get credit towards completion of the contract for that plowed up area, even though it wasn't originally part of the field. So you can leave less done in the middle of the field by doing this on the edges. So now if I come back and do a harvest contract or whatever, the field will be bigger and I'll get paid more. I will have more left over as a bonus. You know, these are all good things here. Of course, you have to be careful not to go too far. Especially this close to the map edge. Or where you might hit a tree. Ho, 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 ho. Sneaky beaky. Or screw up some interesting landscaping or anything like that. So like right here, I'm going to turn it back off, because it's not useful to me. And I'm going to just quick finish this. Chase the deer, chase the deer. Rubbing my tire on the drawbar. Bad. Very bad. At least I don't do that in real life. I'd be mighty upset with myself if I did that in real life. So we turn that create fields back on, because I am grabbing a little bit more here. Not a lot, just a little. Round this corner off nicely like a real field would be. Get rid of the create fields again for a moment, just so I don't screw up. Like not turning tight enough right there. Yep. So we'll back out of that a little bit. Think I did it? Sure looks that way. Get this nice chunk right here. Beautiful. And look at that. Look at all that grass right there that can be field. Turn it off again. We're just too close to the water there. I'm not a super precision driver in FS. Not even in real life either. Used to be very precise with my driving. I just don't know. I guess I still can be. I just don't try as hard as I used to. As long as I'm safe, it doesn't have to be super precise. Now this one's going to be tricky because somewhere right there is the map boundary. If we jump out, bam, we're running into that map boundary. I would like to add some of this to the field, so we'll go as far back as that white flower. Of course, I can't tell which white flower it was, so I'll just eyeball it. Good enough. Oh yeah. Right on the money. That's what I'm talking about. I think we'll just start the helper going this way. I still have not a clue what's going on here. There's no open, no way to open it. I can unfold it, but I shouldn't have to unfold it to fill it. And it didn't work anyway. So that definitely wasn't it. I have no idea why I cannot fill this sprayer. What I do know is that I'm very, very irritated about it. Because that's $3 grand we spent leasing it, and another almost $7 grand spent buying liquid fertilizer. And it definitely takes both. I mean, why wouldn't it? Oh, don't even tell me you've completed your task. I call horse manure. What the? You went into the neighbor's field and plowed up part of their crop. Good job. You turned the wrong way. You numpty-headed nitwit. Helper B has caused a disaster and pissed off the neighbor. Helper B has earned your farm a $5 million fine from whatever the Canadian equivalent of the EPA is. Alright, let's see if resetting helped. What is going on? Why can I not fill this sprayer? That is definitely messed up. Felt like the job this worker is doing. Now, is he going to stop right here, or is he going to keep going? Which one is he going to detect? The wrong one. Super numpty-califragilistic. Expialidiodosis. Yes, Moose, Dad's chuckling at you. What's the matter, Pop? Your brother's not up here, is that your problem? Your cuddle buddy? Isn't that uncomfortable having your toy in your armpit and your other toy under your belly? None of that seems ideal there, pup. Big yawn. See, Dad could do that too. Yep. Well, I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do about that whole situation. Um, um, I have to assume that that's why they aren't moved yet. That was entertaining. Nothing's going quite right on this stream today, is it? About the only thing that is going right is this job here. This contract for harvesting. Field 19. That's a pretty good sized field here. We don't want to go too big or our tractor won't pull it. So we've got 40 grand. I'm thinking the X9 is out. Oh, we'll go with the cheaper EU config. So that's 28,000. And how much is this guy? Oh yeah, we can definitely do this. And we're gonna road this big old header. If they can do it in Montana, we ought to be able to do it in Canada. Don't get too mad at me for that, all my Canadian viewers, all one of you. Or, well, I guess you're not even really a Canadian yet. You will be. slalom this header through here. Oh, come on. There we go. Well, that ain't gonna work, is it? It will if I wiggle and jiggle. Really? Blue pickup truck? Really? You better turn that corner. All of you better turn that corner. Bunch of plonkers. Can't you see I'm trying to maneuver a header here? Maniac! How am I stuck? What could I possibly be stuck on? The ditch, of course. Wow. Goodbye, sign. Aww. It didn't wipe out the sign. Sad day. Unfortunately, I can't get into the field through this gap, I don't think. Oh, I suppose I could if I wiggled and jiggled the header. But why when I can get in right over here? Look. Here we go. Got the field opened up. And we're just gonna carve out this little dimple of area here because, yeah. Oh, look at that handsome boy. Oh, you looked at the camera. Good boy. Yeah, you know it. Everybody's here for you, aren't they? Well, I figured out how to get him to look at the camera, even if it's only briefly. You're a little early, Moose. You got about 20 minutes? 19 minutes? You're supposed to be an 8:30 puppy. Mm-hmm. You don't care? You don't care, do you? Guys, I don't think he cares. Can you wait a couple more minutes, pup? No. Wow. That's the stare. Oh, you're a good boy. I see that tail wagging. No, don't try to come over here. You know better. I have a toolbox between us and some other things too, so he can't really get over here that way. Because I have... Will you get back before you break something? Stop. Knucklehead. Knucklehead. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. You got something on your head. Will you stop? Alright, go back on your bed for a minute. Okay, Dad. I'm gonna stand here right on the corner of my bed and be stubborn, no. 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 Stop. Alexander. Look. No. No. You know better. Dad really needs to move that before you break it. I've got something on the floor next to the toolbox. It should not be on the floor at all. I took it out of the toolbox and set it there, and yeah, it's dumb on my part. I will have to remedy that. Not today, though. Not today. Actually, a couple of things down there. One of them is that. And this is one of the ones I'm worried about him stepping on. Let's see if I can get it open. It is an unassembled model railroad kit. Picked up a couple of them at a train show recently, extremely cheap. I just have to have time to put them together. But I can't put them together if he destroys them by stepping on them. There's actually 3 of those down here. Plus the big important one that's like $800 value. There's a steam locomotive down there on the floor, partially disassembled, sitting on a tray. That's what I took out of the toolbox, because I had it with me on the trip to that train show, and I was working on it in the hotel room that I had overnight between the 2 days of the train show. And yeah, got back from that needing parts for it, and so I left it in the toolbox and ordered the parts. Well, the parts are here, and I needed it out of the toolbox because I was looking for something else and it was in the way. Yeah, and I just haven't gotten to it. Too many other projects, too many other things. Haven't heard from the worker in that other field recently. Better check up on him, eh? What worker? The lazy plonker went home. I expected him to be down to this end of the field by now. What did he do? Already get down here and turn around and go back and decide he's done? Sure looks that way, doesn't it? Yep. And what's this numpty doing? Still going for the moment. That won't last long. Well, let's chase around the field for this guy. He put it in one of the ditches and just gave up and ran away. Helper B is stuck up a tree like a cat. Helper B has no brains. Didn't realize we could have come down that little track right there. That would have been good. These fields really are terrible for non-Crossplay workers. Oh well. Yeah, this is pretty much finished by hand territory anyway. I do wonder sometimes how big of a chisel plow my Farmall H could pull. 9-footer? 7? I mean, I'm no expert, but the way I understand it, chisel plows, due to their design, need less horsepower per furrow than the moldboard plows do, but I don't know if that's accurate or not. Like I say, as I understand it, I know that when it comes to moldboard plows, a Farmall H is considered a two-bottom plow tractor. Works really well with a two-bottom 14-inch moldboard little genius that I watch a guy use with one on eBay or not eBay, YouTube all the time. Sorry, I got eBay on the brain because I'm debating a purchase related to my model railroad. Unfortunately, even though it's cheap, I can't really afford it right now. I spent too much money on the farm repairs and whatnot. But, you know, when it's got to be done, it's got to be done. I'm going to run down here and chew this end of it off. And 21 is right here on the corner. So we will set up for that one next. A little bit more conducive to, woo, to a big chisel plow, but not by much. Let's get that started unfolding while we swap the contracts over. Collect that. Plowing 21. Accept. We'll get some headlands opened up and then we'll put the AI helper on it and go back to our harvest job. Although I don't think we're going to get to any of that because It's very dead in here tonight, both in terms of people joining me on the server to play and in terms of people watching. And I got a dog that wants to go out, deserves some attention, all that good stuff. So I'm thinking I'm just going to call it when I take him out. So close, yet so whoopsie. The wheel jerked in my hand, and I hit the D-pad and switched tractors. Downside of a force feedback wheel sometimes. If you're just palm steering, it can take it right out of your hand. Itchy boy, eh, Alexander? Good spot to do my little trick of expanding the fields. Well. Conundrum of conundrums. Can I get this thing in here in such a way that I can gain all this field ground? No. Because apparently the land ends right there. Okay, fair enough. We put it literally right up to the boundary. Good enough, right? Ooh, precision. Get a little bit of that. And sneak in underneath of the trees a little more. Come on. Precision again? Yes, it was. And that is, I think, where we're going to set the helper off. If I can get the tractor straight enough. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I ought to be able to handle that, I think. I know, Moose. I told you 8:30 puppy time, and it's 8:31. We're gonna harvest down this edge, finish our headland, and then Dad's gonna call it, okay? I don't care, Dad. Just let's get it done, man. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Helps if I put it back in drive. Direction is important, isn't it, Moose? Easy there. I hope you don't have another tech. No, no more techs, right? Dad's pulled enough of them off you recently? When we went out for our week truck driving, I pulled 3 ticks off of him. I think. Pretty sure it was 3 in one day. One of them was right below his eye. It was, wasn't it? And you were not a happy puppy, were you? I know you're not a happy puppy right now. We don't have much to go. Okay, maybe it's more than I thought. Maybe we will just call it. How does that grab you, huh? Does that grab you good? Are you happy with that? We'll just get to the end here and call it. He doesn't care. No field found. It wasn't stopped unexpectedly. I stopped that manually, stupid machine. Alright, what is this saying for the plow? 67. I'm going to let that run while I take the dog out. But for you guys, that'll be the end of the stream. I'd like to thank you all for watching. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.